The Ride1UP Core-5 is one of the best deals on an e-bike that I've encountered, boasting impressive specs and solid quality at a really reasonable price. For a little over $1,000 you get a speedy, reliable 27.5-inch commuter or recreational e-bike for those on a budget or looking for their first e-bike. The Core-5 is a simple, straightforward, and clean e-bike, and at a glance it's not obvious that it's electric thanks to the stealthy, slim integration of the battery into the downtube. This is the XR version of the Core-5. The only differences, as far as I can tell, between this version and the ST version are that the XR version has a top tube frame and the ST version has a step-through frame and swept cruiser-style handlebars. I went with the XR version so I had the top tube for hauling on my bike rack. The ST version is probably the more approachable version, especially for a new rider since it's easier to get on and offers a more upright riding position. I went with the mint color, which is actually slightly more expensive than the other two colors, but I do think all three colors look good. So if you want to save 50 or $100, the blue and the gray are the way to go. So why do I think this bike is such a great deal? Well, first, this bike packs quite a punch in the performance area, offering flat ground pedal assistance speeds of almost 30 miles an hour with its 48-volt battery and 750-watt rear hub motor. It's relatively light for an e-bike at about 50 pounds, making it quick and nimble and a lot of fun to zip around on. The 6000 grade aluminum frame is a decent balance of weight to strength. The seat and handlebars adjust to accommodate all sizes of rider. The geometry offers a comfortable riding position even for my 6-foot 1-inch frame. The ST version offers a more upright riding position with handlebars that curve back towards the rider if that's the style you prefer. The handlebars are home to a 7-speed Shimano shifter, display, throttle, brake levers, and palm rest grips. The shifter, derailleur, and the whole drivetrain consists of entry-level Shimano parts, but has been reliable with smooth shifting and easily serviceable and adjustable components. The shifter is the common lever and button style that many other e-bikes utilize. I've always been a fan of this style, offering easy and satisfying shifting. The 7-speed cassette doesn't have a huge gearing range, but in combination with the pedal assistance of the motor, it gets the job done for both hill climbing and high-speed riding. The Shimano Altus derailleur isn't anything fancy, but has functioned well so far, and it's also adjustable if needed. The display is fairly basic and gives you your current speed, current riding mode, battery level, and the option to cycle through a number of other stats like an odometer, trip time, trip distance, max speed, and average speed. As with most of the displays that only give an approximate battery level, this display can't really be relied upon to give a super accurate reading of how much battery you have left. I found that the first battery bar went away only after I drained about half of the battery, with the other 5 bars disappearing more quickly on the back half of the battery. Non-locking grips are always a bit disappointing, and they move around the bars a bit while riding, but putting on your own grips is easy and cheap, so this isn't a large complaint. The throttle is located on the left side and is a thumb throttle, which I much prefer over the twist throttles that e-bikes sometimes have. It's easy to activate when needed, but stays out of the way when you don't need it. The bike has 5 riding modes, which only affect the power and top speed of the pedal assistance, not the power of the throttle. The throttle is usable from any of the riding modes and has the same power across all the modes, giving you a top speed of about 24 miles an hour no matter what mode you're in. Riding mode 0 turns off the pedal assistance completely, and mode 5 allows you to reach the top speeds of close to 30 miles an hour with the pedal assistance. Getting the bike going that fast takes a bit of time and requires flat ground or a bit of downhill, but the bike sits comfortably in the mid-20s in most riding conditions while in the max speed mode. The middle riding modes, 1 to 4, offer a good range of assistance power levels that you can adjust to meet your needs or what you're comfortable with. I found that using the throttle in combination with the pedal assistance is the best way to go. I use the throttle to help assist my takeoff from a stop, then transition into pedaling once I'm settled on the bike and have gathered a bit of speed. This isn't unique to this e-bike, but is definitely easier with a thumb throttle like this one in my opinion. The front and rear disc brakes are Tektro mechanical brakes, and while I haven't been blown away by them, they've been sufficient. As they have bedded in, the stopping power has gotten better, but I can't help but wish that they were hydraulic disc brakes. With the speeds this bike is capable of, it would have been nice, but the included brakes have been satisfactory, so the lack of hydraulic disc brakes doesn't have me worried, nor is it a deal breaker. Mechanical brakes are also easier to adjust and maintain, so that is an upside for new riders. Ride1UP has fully committed to road-only riding with this bike with a fixed fork instead of a suspension fork. This has its benefits and also its drawbacks. This choice can be good because it keeps the bike really simple and low maintenance and keeps the weight down. This bike is meant for commuting and street riding, so the lack of suspension is an okay way to go. However, there might be the occasional time where you need to do a bit of off-road or dirt path riding, and you can really feel every little bump in the road in these situations. The 27.5-inch diameter, 2.2-inch wide tires do okay on paved surfaces and soak up potholes, road bumps, and debris well enough. Though there are times where I wish it had just a bit of suspension. The 10.4 amp-hour battery is removable to make for easy recharging and is secured in the bike with a keyed lock. The battery actually offers impressive range and surprised me on my range test with how long it lasted. In Mode 5, max speed riding, I was able to get over 18 miles of range on a full battery, meaning that nearly 20 miles of range is the minimum for this bike. Riding in a lower speed mode should extend your range plenty past the 20-mile mark. I found Assistance Mode 3 to be that good balance of speed to range, offering speeds up to 20 miles an hour on flat ground and offering range capabilities much past that 20-mile minimum. In any case, a minimum range of over 15 miles is impressive and above average for a bike of this price and with this battery size. Going out on the Core-5 and actually riding it has been a lot of fun thanks to the zippy acceleration and light weight. It has felt solid, stable, and reliable even at high speeds. The beauty of this bike is in its simplicity. What you see is what you get, and that's a good thing. This bike delivers exactly what you want in an e-bike. Quality parts and build, good speed, easy maintenance, and above average range capabilities. It's a good looking, sleek e-bike that would be perfect for any level of rider. While Ride1UP did send this unit out for review, this is a case where I'm seriously considering buying another one, so my wife and I both have e-bikes that are easy to haul around in our sedan's bike rack and that are easy to ride and maintain. The price makes it easy to justify, so if you're looking for your first e-bike that is reliable but won't break the bank, then I seriously can't think of a better option. This will be a bike that I recommend for a long time until something else comes around that can match it. You can check it out at the link below. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if this video was useful or entertaining, subscribe for more e-bike and other PEV content, and I will see you in the next one.